All right, welcome everybody to the podcast. Today's topic is petty people pool league. That should
Straight
be a
like
group.
that.
That is
Hey, that's a
terrible.
good topic. That's a good topic, though. I'm gonna be honest.
So
Cause it's
so 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 what brought on this conversation?
Well, a lot of petty people and a lot of petty shit and a lot of petty files.
a lot of people that think because they older, they get away with a lot of shit. Let's put it like
which,
that.
which they do, which they do.
So let me put the name out there. We gonna put Rob
Hold on,
Ryan
wait,
out
wait,
on
wait,
the
wait, wait, wait,
booth.
wait, 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 wait.
Woo, woo, woo.
Hey, y'all gotta figure out how to share this to y'all doggone stuff too.
Well,
So
it's
people can
gonna
see
it's
y'all.
gonna make us. We gotta
You
log
gotta
in
tell
and
us.
stuff.
You gotta tell us.
You go to more. You click on more. You click on
You
more
know
and go
about
to.
this link more than we do.
You
Yeah.
click on more. Go to stream. You click on more. Go to stream this to your audience. And
Yeah.
then it's gonna pull up sign up free or log in.
But who's my
Oh shit,
audience?
that gotta wait. So I'm gonna need y'all to. Well, you got Rob Ryan on yours, so I just talk shit
Who's my
once you're
audience then?
streaming. Whoever y'all pick. Cause I'm
Uh-oh.
driving right now, leaving the pool tournament. So
Okay.
Who else
Ninja,
linking in?
Ninja Turtle is on the way.
whoever want to link in, I don't give a fuck
What
what you
up,
shit
man?
about. My
Ninja
people
Turtle
Rob Ryan for this
baby.
week. My
Hey,
people Rob Ryan for this
I
week.
kind of like this.
Hey, this is what's happening, man. I'm trying to get this joint over to the damn APA page so we can make sure that the pool and the tap page so we can get these people on here so they can figure out what we talk about, man. Because
Yes, sir.
For sure.
we got, I ain't even in the pool league no more, but I feel like that's an issue. What we talking about, these
Well, shit.
pedophiles, you know what I'm saying? Out here around these kids.
Mm, mm.
Straight like
Yes.
that.
I don't
Mm.
have
Well,
no
no,
anybody.
dude snuck out the back door yesterday, though.
Yeah.
Somebody was
yeah?
up there. One of
We
our
was-
brothers, one of our following brothers was up there to beat the shit out of somebody, but dude snuck out the back door, so that didn't
Yeah.
happen.
That was his ass, Mr. Postman.
Dude,
Mr.
everybody, I
Postman.
swear to God, everybody in Pool League was ready to just knock this dude. This is my thing when it come to Pool League, right?
Where the
We a
fuck?
family, right?
Right?
Everybody
Supposed to
get
be.
together, we a family, you got your kids, you know what I'm saying, meet, greet, barbecue, come chill type shit. But then you got these rapist ass suckers that just hiding in between. They not saying much. They just show up, shoot pool, and call it a day. But if we a pool family and we don't know this shit about each other, that makes pool league sound different to me.
Yeah. It made me think everybody kind of weird, man. Like,
Yeah,
for you to allow weird shit to go on and be cool with it. Like, for instance, the situation recently with the pedophile that raped the 12, 13-year-old. So with
man.
that situation, you saving this guy, but who was there to save that 12, 13-year-old girl? What if that was your
Exactly.
daughter? What if that was your
Exactly.
niece? You know what I mean?
Facts.
You gotta say great.
Facts.
You can't say the other word. You gotta say great.
Yeah, raped.
Great. You gotta say great. YouTube will kick you off.
My bad. But y'all know what I'm talking about.
Child molester.
Hey, but see, here go the thing. You over there shooting pool, right? You
Hmm.
ain't paying attention to the kid. That
No.
person then walked off with your kid, and you don't know nothing about it because everybody ain't really paying attention. That ain't what it is, man.
But
So let me
for him
say
to
this.
have,
Let me say. Hold on, Joe. Let me say this. You had people like Stephen Bowers try to justify that kids shouldn't be allowed in family bars anyway. So
maybe he won.
he make it look as you made that choice to bring your kids to the bar and let them see how the bar really is. So you just turn down their eye vision. So
Mm.
Yeah, ain't even.
I mean,
think
I
somebody need. I
understand
think
that part. I understand that part. But what people like that don't understand is if it's called a family bar where they host fundraisers for kids. They do everything for kids at this bar. There's no reason why I should not be able to bring my kids to the bar and y'all allow pedophiles in the bar.
and they got a time range too, you know, for the kids
Yeah,
to be out the bar.
kids got to be out before 10 o'clock. But you got pedophiles in there before 10 o'clock.
But
Right.
then
And not making people aware of their presence at that.
Exactly my point.
Especially if you're a tier 3. As a tier 3, there's restrictions. You could Google it. You could Google the restrictions.
Listen,
and
listen.
Tier
Tier
3 should
three.
not be around kids.
yeah, he's
So
a tier
Tier
3, bro.
three.
He's a
Every
tier
90
3.
days, they got to report, and they got to report for life.
A tier 3 offender, bro. And the thing is, he's not even allowed to be in a facility that serves children, and that's a facility that serves children. If you allow children
Exactly
in
my
there,
point.
Correct.
you know.
well,
Exactly.
them talking about the pedophilia is more of a sickness, and there's a whole group of people that saying that they are attracted to children, and it's a cult, more of a, you know what I'm saying? And they trying
Maybe in different countries. In different countries, it's allowed. Look at the poor countries where I used to work with a guy that was 60-some years old, had a girlfriend since she was 16. She 18 now. He say when he retired, he's going over to over where was she from? I want to say Cuba or something like that. Dominican Republic. It was Dominican Republic. He going over there to marry her, and the family cool with it though. But in countries like that, it's allowed. But this is
not
America, baby.
It ain't allowed here in Cleveland.
No, this is America.
I'll be honest. Let me be honest, and I'm gonna state this for the fact for our channel. I'm 37. My wife's 23.
Oh man! Oh no, man! No,
Slow down. She was a grown woman when I met her, though. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no kid shit, like, below the threshold. You feel me? Like, it ain't no... How old is Bubba?
Oops.
18.
18?
19.
No.
19, I think.
Bubba like 20. I think Bubba 20. He's
He
20
might be
and the
now.
girl he raped was 2 or 3.
Oh wow!
7.
Like,
She
dude,
was
That's
7.
crazy.
you gotta
She
be
was
like...
7 until 12.
Bubba
That's
raped
crazy,
a young
bro.
ass girl. And first of all, it was your fucking family member, bro.
Hey, the way I feel, anybody
It was
that
your
got
sister's brother's
charged with a
daughter.
sexual assault, no matter if they got the charge dropped down to anything less than that, is guilty in my book.
Exactly my point.
If you pled guilty, you guilty, bro.
No matter,
No matter what it
man.
is.
Like,
Exactly.
listen, if that story she told was true about Joe, he would have got off scot-free.
Scot
He
free.
wouldn't have took a plea.
Wouldn't have paid all that money for nothing. You paid for a lawyer, bro, to get them sentences lowered. That's what it was, to keep your ass out of jail.
Hold on. So
For sure.
the situation with Joe, let me say this. The situation with Joe, from what I understand, is Joe got tired of dealing with the bullshit the lady was speaking. So he agreed to whatever to get the whole case dismissed.
Right.
That's the situation with Joe that I understand.
If I'm
Now,
innocent,
listen.
I'm taking it to the fullest, bro. If I'm innocent, I'm taking it to the full. You
We
gotta
going
put
to the
evidence. You gotta put evidence on me, baby, because I'm bringing the evidence. I want my phone records. I want everything, bro. Everything,
For
and it's
sure.
easy to pull when you go into court.
Like
For
I
sure.
said, that's what was brought to me. Me personally, I'm not pleading guilty to shit that I didn't do, bruh.
Right.
That shit's over with.
I don't care what
Guilty.
Well, I don't care what charges they trying to give me. Some had to be true in that story, bro.
For sure.
And
He
then
admitted to kidnapping her because
I
she
heard
was
that.
intoxicated.
Well, And see, that's another thing too. And then another
She was
thing is,
intoxicated.
I heard she was mad because she was fired from the job. What is you doing getting in touch with her outside the job?
Right.
She
And that's
fired.
for
Ain't
you
no
to
reason for you to
hold
be in
that
Hold
touch.
weight,
on.
bro.
Hey, everybody listen to this. So when I looked up Joe's court records, it showed that right before like they was going to discuss trial and he found out who was going to testify against him, which was 5 cops. He took the plea deal. 5
Wow.
cops were going to testify against him. I got the record to show it.
That's something
Oh yeah.
different, see? And
Yeah, I
you
ain't
know
see
about
that part. They ain't say
I
it.
ain't
But see,
post. Listen, I ain't
they
post
blaming
that
it on
part.
the
I'm letting
article.
everybody that supposedly friends with him stick up for him, and then when I post this shit that I really got, they gonna be like, "Oh shit!"
And
This
that's
is
real
like,
shit.
so
They
that's
start
just like
doing
when you
stuff to
posted
try to
that shit
protect
about
them.
Dominique, and then everybody kept trying to justify, like, oh, that was 20 years ago. But like I tell everybody, and I even
You touch
told
a
Harold,
kid, you touch a kid.
like I even told Harold, like, you my father, I love you, I respect you out of anything. But the way you protected him yesterday, shouldn't even been protected. He got to get his issue.
Right.
Everybody
Man.
bring their kids up there. You got Matt bringing his daughter up there. Me, I didn't have my daughter around the fucking pool tournament for the last few weeks.
And nobody
You know what I'm saying?
protected
Like,
that girl that he touched, that he messed with. Nobody
That
protected
boy,
that.
that
Or that
boy.
boy.
Hey, I went to county in 2008, and that Dominic was the 18-year-old boy that came in there and got beat the fuck up. And
Wow.
do the time math. He was in the county, got sentenced in 2009. That's the same time. Like I was in the county with him, and he got his ass whooped.
Wow.
Listen, I ain't gonna bring up shit if
Fact.
I really don't know some shit.
Right. I believe you do.
exactly. I believe you, bro, over anybody else anyway.
But is the issue is the issue as much of an issue with the people that's trying to protect them as it is with what they did? I think that's an even bigger issue.
I
That
think that is too.
made me think something about people. You know?
Exactly. So, like, me and Joe had a conversation the other day. The situation with Bubba, I think they whole family like that.
I think the
Man,
whole
bro.
family go to jail. They all need to go to jail and hung.
Tanya was present during the whole fucking situation, both situations.
And it happened multiple times. That's the
Tanya
crazy
was
part.
present in both situations.
Under her
Hey, y'all
care,
see?
under a suspended license.
Hey, y'all see? I posted on there like I don't care if you scared to post somebody, send it to me. I'll post it. And somebody sent me Joe, and I posted it because they were scared.
Right. And Basin is a good reporter, man. You're a good reporter.
Listen, I don't care
It
what
was.
anybody says.
Because, I'll be honest, I didn't know that about Joe at all. I didn't even
I just
expect
found
that
out
type of shit.
yesterday.
I just found
I
out
just
today
found out
when I read
yesterday.
it. Like, dude, really? Like, what
Hey,
the
tell me
fuck
if
is
y'all
going on?
remember.
Like,
Does it make it a
but see,
difference if
that's
it's
what
a
I
kid
said.
or a grown woman? What's the difference? Is there a difference? A kid or a grown woman?
No,
Does it
it's
make a
not.
difference?
Don't make a difference.
If you ain't got the consent, bro, it's not your object to handle that issue.
Well, there go the difference right there. A grown woman has the capacity to make a decision where a kid can be manipulated easier than that grown one.
Right.
That's true. But
So,
a grown woman ain't gonna give you that consent, and you still gonna try everything in the fucking world to get that done. So let me take this shit back to last summer. Adrian Bronner was at a privileged strip club. He tried his best to manipulate women with money he really don't have. And I came close to beating his ass. You know what I'm saying? For trying to do shit he couldn't do.
I know one thing, man. If I didn't do something wrong, and if I had $1 million, I'm taking that $1 million, like spending all my money to prove that I was not in the wrong.
Right.
I don't care how broke it makes me. I'm clearing my name.
I want police cameras, everything, bro. Police gonna testify. Show me the cameras, bro. What
Right.
evidence did you have? What you know what I'm saying? Show me everything.
Right.
You gotta prove that shit.
But listen, it ain't over, man. It ain't over. I quit pool because I can't deal with this no more. Like I'm cool. I got 8 babies to worry about, dude. Like I
Man.
can't deal with this. So
I got
therefore,
9, bro.
look, I'm throwing everybody out there that I can find, man. People need to know.
I respect it.
That's our reporter, y'all.
I'll tell you one thing though.
And he brings facts.
Josh Dowdy is out for everybody you post, bro.
Oh, I already know, dude. That's my boy.
Josh is out for everybody posted, bro.
And I'm a you know, I gotta use my fan base for that shit, bro.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's why we bringing it to the light.
Make them uncomfortable as fuck. Make them uncomfortable.
I don't
Yes.
give a fuck. Bubba can hear this shit from jail, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Like, dude, I feel bad because I shook his hand. That's how bad I feel. Like, dude, I would have never shook your hand if I would have known this. You know what I'm saying?
You shook his hand? Nigga,
I
I was
didn't know.
on his team about to go to Vegas, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I like how Nancy said, you know, about friends. I thought we were friends and all that. Like, I thought we were friends too. You should have let everybody know about this shit.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
But y'all, they didn't though. That's the killer part. Like, y'all not letting us know, and y'all see kids in the facility. Like,
right.
Come on, bro.
But they
friends,
hey,
my
y'all
own.
see, I put my whole name out there. Look me up.
ain't no friends, man. That's.
And Steve Bowers is the main one that's trying to defend everybody.
Maybe he got look him up, Steve Bauer.
Hey,
Yeah, look that shit up.
Icy sent me a message talking about Dominic is Scooter's cousin, and I'm like, ooh, I'm scared. Like, am I supposed to be scared?
Something might be wrong with him. They're running the family. They're running the family.
Scooter do some shit on the pool table, but Scooter can't handle a real street nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I ain't worried about nobody. I got gangsters.
Hey, you ain't
worried
lying,
about
bro.
nobody.
I got Joe.
Y'all hear them?
You got Joe and JT, bro. You ain't got shit to worry about. And
I
my
ain't
girl
worried
gonna raise
about
your hair.
nobody.
Y'all hear them beats?
Huh?
Y'all hear them beats?
Was it me?
Nah, I ain't hear a beat.
Smoke.
Oh shit!
I detect smoke, me.
Hey, I'm gonna go to the pool tournament tomorrow with a sex offender metal detector.
Hey, everybody gonna be running.
That'll be good.
They all gonna be running.
For sure.
They all gonna be running in.
We need that.
See, here go what's gonna mess around and happen. Somebody gonna call the police when they up there, and that's when it's really gonna come to light, because if they shouldn't be in there, then that'll be them being held accountable for what they do.
Right.
Exactly.
That's crazy. And then another thing, right? Another thing though, like people, you know, when I was in the boxing or whatever, right? We had to take a safe sport, you know, to be coaches and stuff, right? And they was talking about people grooming and all that stuff. And you know, like people be nice couples, but in the dark, they got their demons, bro. And they probably be nice to get close to people, bro.
Yep.
Only thing I say is, what if Joe did not get caught? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With me bringing it out there, I possibly could have saved somebody else.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it.
Somebody.
The killer part.
Both of my kids were in both pool leagues. You understand what I'm saying? And I would have, man, listen, I probably would have choked the shit out of that dude, man.
Exactly. So this the killer part about Joe. I don't know if y'all know. That nigga do what's the pickup shit? What is it?
Oh, Tinder?
No, the one driving shit. The one.
Oh,
Uber.
Lyft.
He does Uber.
Oh,
So imagine if you pick up a kid or a little girl that look good as fuck. Look what you doing to yourself, bro. You putting
man,
yourself in that situation, bro.
that's
Hey,
crazy. I ain't know that.
the reason why I say anything about Joe is because I've been around him plenty of times, and I heard the way he talks about other females.
Mm.
You know what
And
I'm
see,
Say
saying?
that one more time.
I've been around Joe so many times, and I hear the way he be talking about females in the pool league and shit. So yeah, like
And
I'm going all the way forward with that shit.
I heard something yesterday from a female that was on the female pool league. You know, they had the women's league. They
Yeah.
said he came up there and was, I guess, trying to show them some shots or something or whatever. And they thinking in their head like, "This is a pool league. Where's your wife at? Like, you shouldn't even be
Right.
here." You know.
Mm.
So that was
Right.
weird to me. I was like, when I heard that, I'm like, "Oh shit." So that's what made me kind of believe that story a little more. I don't care what people's feelings are. Yeah, they cool people. You know, they good people. But you never know what people be up to for real. Like,
Hey, that dude that be posting shit, Junior Nita or whatever,
yeah,
under the
Jan
comments,
Nita.
Yeah.
he's about to be a lawyer, and listen, man, I'm getting information left and right from this dude, man.
Oh,
Mhm.
shit.
He could get
Right.
in shit that
He
we
sent a
can't.
few links. He sent a few links to me, man.
Right.
Oh, shit.
To where I'm covered. He sent me links to where what I should say if they try to hit me with anything because I posted it.
All you doing is alerting people what they should be alerted for.
It should be.
There's
Right.
no reason why you should be penalized for anything, bro.
Look, even
Right.
though I
And
alert people,
I back you up on it.
even though I alert people, it can still be what you call it. But he pled guilty, so no matter what, it's true. He pled guilty.
Right.
It's public
Right.
information.
It's public information.
Right. That's how I
That's
found
true.
it.
All
I
they
ain't
gotta
gonna
do
tell you
is
how I
Google
found
his
it.
name, and then it's proven fact.
Yeah, you can
It
Google his
pops
name
up.
and pop right up.
Right.
So
Like-
that's the way
Hey,
they get to know
you
that
read
way.
Nancy's story and you read the story online. Like that shit don't
Don't add up.
nothing
add up.
adds up with that.
That little milky ass story about a fake reporter. The fake reporter got his information from somewhere. He don't know this guy from a can of paint. You know what I'm saying?
And
Yeah,
listen, he put on there the police's names, their real names, and said they said this is what happened.
Right. And you know they ain't gonna lie on you.
I'm
You're
gonna say
an
this.
upstanding citizen. Why would they lie on you?
Now don't get me
Because
wrong.
I'ma say this,
I know
I'ma say
people
this, I'ma
get blamed for shit that they don't do,
Right.
but your original charge was sexual assault and kidnap, bro. I don't care
Right.
what it got dropped to. That's what you got charged with.
Why would yourself be in that situation is the question. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly my point.
Hold on. Did you fire her? Then why is she so
Right.
mad at you?
Right. And why she got a lot of info to take you to court? She must have something that stands up.
Right.
Just like with Diddy and R. Kelly. They stopped paying, now everybody want to start talking.
Man.
Right.
So
Right.
now the truth coming out. And
Man.
you don't know how to handle it, so you just sit back and plead guilty to it.
A lot of weirdos, man.
A lot.
And the pool league is the best place. The pool league is the best. Obviously, the pool league is the best place for them to hide in.
Hey,
And
look,
that's what
I
it
ain't
seems
never
like.
brought my kids. I ain't never brought any one of my kids to pool. And, you know, I was starting to feel like I was going to start bringing my kids.
Yeah.
Not now. Now I don't even want to be there because I know what I want to do to these people. And I don't want to get in trouble to where I can't be around my babies.
Right.
Exactly. I mean, I feel you, but like, I brought my daughter yesterday, and then Dominique was there. With that whole situation, that's why I said, Harold snuck him out the back door because Harold already seen the emotion in my eyes. And then, I don't know who told, but somebody told what Josh was about to do.
Hey, I quit APA because Harold is pissed off at me because I put that out there.
No. So let me say this. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Harold not mad at you. Don't get that wrong. I'm not defending him.
listen.
I'm just being 100. Listen,
I had 15 people
because-
call me and tell me that.
Listen. Harold not mad at us because right after you posted, I posted it. And I was the first one Harold responded to. Harold not mad at us. Harold just mad the fact that he just finding out about people just like how we is. And
Yeah.
it's putting him in the spot where he got to place, because he just discontinued Bubba and Tanya. Well, Tanya can't show back up in APA. He just got into it with Chris because Chris wanted to act like a punk ass bitch like we all know he is. You know what I'm saying? So, and the only reason why I say that, Harold put Chris in front of his whole fucking family, my nigga, like, dead serious. And for you to put your hands on him and try to break his laptop, like, you was on some sucker shit the whole fucking night.
Whoa. I didn't even know that.
I couldn't hold Matt back enough. Before all this shit, I couldn't hold Matt back enough to not jump in front of him. Because if Matt would have reacted, Harold would have kicked Matt out before he kicked Chris out. And Brittany had the nerve to slide in my DM and start talking shit. And like I told her, you got to understand, I'm a street nigga before I'm a pool player. You got to understand that.
Yep.
So this shit you talking, I'm not going back and forth. Tell your nigga step forth if he has something to say. You know what I'm saying?
Joe Biden.
But we all know Chris not going to do that because Chris ain't that type of person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Harold put his back on Chris. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
people don't respect the shit that Harold do. Like, I design logos for APA. People don't respect it. Oh, why you ain't got to pay fees? Why you got that logo on your back? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a whole APA logo on your back. The fuck?
Man.
But people don't understand that shit.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, like I do so much for Harold. Harold do so much for me. You know what I'm saying?
It's a give and take.
Exactly.
I mean, but it ain't for everybody to know.
Right.
Exactly.
Now, where Paul go?
Oh, he bounced for a second.
Oh.
Here you go. He back.
All right, but yeah, what I was gonna say is, as soon as the Tap League found out, they did it right away. Bam, done right away. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's not allowed. They did what they had to do. Talk to whoever they had to talk to, and handled the business right away within them 24 hours. Within less than 24 hours of them finding out, bro.
I think APA got something where they do that too in St. Louis. If somebody contacts St. Louis and let them know what's going on, it comes straight from the top.
Right.
I mean, APA used to have a juniors league. So if they had a junior league, of course they couldn't have no pedophiles and stuff like or sex offenders or whatever around at that time. So it makes sense for APA to have that as part of they rules and regulations.
Right.
Or policies. That's the word I was looking for.
It should be somewhere in the policies. I'm quite sure it is.
Listen. In other states, there is APA junior leagues.
Yeah.
But not here for some reason.
They
Used to
got
be
rid of
here.
the whole thing.
I just seen.
Yeah, the APA got rid of the whole junior league.
Let me get a pint of Crown
Hey
Apple.
y'all. Hey, somebody so this all went down
Crown Apple.
in the APA. It wasn't
Yeah,
in the
within a matter of 2 months, all this went down, bro.
Oh, all this went down because I posted a
It's
couple
been
people.
pedophile city, bro.
Actually, it's been in
On the registry.
Okay.
From the registry.
Man.
Let's see.
See, that's important.
I'm lost.
You posted them
I don't even know
from
what happened.
which is public. And if it's public, how can they get upset with you about it?
Damn, I gotta.
I
They're
posted about
required.
this dude named Dominic Bryant on Facebook showing that he did 12 years in prison for sexually assaulting someone and sexually assaulting a minor.
Wow.
So I
Right.
posted it on Facebook.
Age 12 or 13, man.
Right.
All right, boss.
If they're required to register every year,
Mhm.
Tier three
No.
offender them.
Tier 3 got to
Tier
register
3.
every 90 days for life.
Mhm.
so if they're
And not only that, he paid to get his documentation sealed. His what's that called? His stuff sealed. He paid to get it sealed.
Hey, as soon as I posted that, he changed his name on Facebook.
And I don't even think he can have a Facebook for real.
No, Tier 3, you can't have nothing to do with media.
Wow.
Listen, before I talk, I read and learn.
Right.
Tier 3 is the worst tier. All right, it goes Tier 3, Tier 2, Tier 1. Tier 1 only has to register up to 5 years. Tier 2 has to register for 10 years. Tier 3 has to register every 90 days for life. So just like pool goes up, the worse, the better you are, the worse sexual predator you are, the higher the tier is.
That's crazy, man. And he got like 2 accounts, 3 accounts. That means you done did it multiple times. That's why he a tier 3.
Right.
And he kidnapped the chick.
Yeah.
Right. No, it was a boy.
Oh shit. That make it worse.
Yeah.
He's gay. He's like really gay.
But see, like I told Baha, I feel weird about him when I joined their team last summer. Like, dude, I don't feel comfortable with this dude on the team. Like, he just weird as fuck to me.
You look like Joe Big man.
I asked Baha, how can you be on the same team?
Once you post that shit, bro,
go ahead.
it was crazy.
Right. When I asked Baha, I'm like, how can you be on the same team as this dude? He was like, it ain't what you think it is. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Was it Baha?
I've been to prison twice, and nothing has to do with sexual predator, anything that category. So, and I've been in there with people, and 12 years, they found something. Listen, so when you look up his actual case, they did. So he might have. He's HIV. He has HIV. So yeah, they were doing HIV tests on him and the victims. It's in the docket.
Whoa.
That's deep as fuck, bro. That just made it worse.
Yeah.
And then you gotta think about it. He's a felon. So
right.
He's around other felons. There's a lot of felons in the pool league too.
Right.
A lot of who?
Felons.
Hey,
fellas.
listen,
There's a lot of fellas out there.
If that motherfucker don't get fucked up, he needs to go back to prison and be someone else's bitch. Is what needs to happen.
But
and
here's the thing, right?
1 year left. There's 1 year left on his parole for his ass to fuck up and go back.
Give me another one.
He's still on parole?
Yep.
Yeah, he's still on parole.
So shit, he fucked up by being in the bar in the pool leagues. That was a fuck up.
That's all it takes is for somebody to call the
police. By
police.
having a Facebook. That's all. And not even bars. He fucked up by having a Facebook.
Wow. That's a violation.
Because with Facebook, you can stalk people. You can make you can make fake profiles and
social media.
Well, you can do. That's why I said it's a mandatory no media.
Wow. That is crazy.
And he got media.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got it.
So
Hey,
now
you can
the
name
thing
on there
is,
all you want.
now the thing is, since he ain't got pool to occupy his town, what he gonna do now? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Commit suicide after what happened yesterday.
Yeah, no, he might find his next victim, bro. He a tier 3. Tier three
Man,
mean
I
they're
mean,
liable to commit that crime again, bro.
the
So
way
did I
he
fuck
looked at
up?
yesterday, listen, the way he looked at yesterday after he knew Josh was coming for him, it looked like he was about to commit suicide. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No,
And
he was
that's the
scared.
same
That's
way.
all that was.
That's the same look I seen in Tanya eyes when everybody was coming for Bubba, but Bubba got locked up.
Man,
Like
No,
everybody
that was
was.
fear. That's the look of fear, not suicide.
No,
Oh, listen.
Tanya looked like. I'm gonna be honest. Tanya looked like she wanted. I'm not wishing it upon her. I don't wish it upon nobody. But Tanya looked like she wanted to commit suicide.
For sure.
After Bubba pleaded guilty, it looked like Tanya wanted to commit suicide. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Did it
That
say
right there, boy.
how much time did he get?
That I don't know.
It don't, ain't no,
I gotta find out that information because
yeah.
wherever he
I
goes,
can't find no information.
when the information pops up, I'm gonna find wherever he goes. And like I said, I've been in prison and I did years, so there I know people's in there.
Right.
Oh
So
yeah, I
so
know
I'm
a few
sending
people
all
in
his
there.
information.
And you know what they do when you do that?
Oh, listen, yeah,
Mhm.
hold on. Now I didn't tell you the whole story about Dominic when I was there in county with him. So I'm playing with my bunkie spades, and Dominic is playing with his bunkie and spades. Well, Dominic's bunkie asks him, what you in here for? And he said, I was wrestling with my neighbor's son, and he said I grabbed his private part, but I accidentally touched, we all stood up. His bunkie beat the shit out of him. But listen, later that night, man, where my bunk was, bro, man, I put this on everything I love, man.
Broomstick.
That a broomstick, no lie, a fucking broomstick. I seen the edge of a broomstick, and I heard dude crying for his life.
Hold on,
Man.
y'all. Let me mute him.
Man, look, man,
Crazy.
right hand to God, dude. Like for real, like on everything, man. That
I
I was
believe
locked
you.
up with him.
And it's crazy because being in the projects, I think I heard that story before, man.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
Right,
I think
right.
I heard that story before.
Because we were in the hood pod, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. And I'm like, damn, with a broomstick, because it happened. If it ain't him, it happened to somebody else.
Dude,
But I remember hearing the
listen,
story of some shit like that
Dominic,
happening, bro.
Dominic had a ponytail when he came in with glasses. Dude, I remember his face clear as day. When I seen his mug shot, I'm like, hold on, man. I was locked up with this motherfucker.
That's crazy.
man,
Small world, bro.
It's really about keeping everybody safe, man.
That's
Yeah,
what
that's
it's
all
about.
it's all about. Yeah. Like, you got people that really care for others, and then you got people that look out for everybody and treat everybody the same, but everybody can't be treated the same, bro.
No.
Like some people deserve the consequences of their actions. Every action has a reaction, man.
Hey, like they say, it's the closest person to you, man.
And it's a lot of
Yeah.
women in the pool league, man. And you know what I'm saying? Who gonna protect them?
Right.
Even if he does like the same sex, who's to say that he won't go and get one of them?
Right.
You breaking up, bro? I can hardly hear.
Huh? What?
Can you hear me now?
Your audio.
A predator.
Your audio breaking.
Prey. A predator only needs prey to be a predator.
Right.
Right.
So if he can't get to them, he gonna get to something or somebody. So I think it's good that y'all bringing stuff like this to the light, man. I'm so glad I ain't part of the pool league right now because I don't crash out, but I flip out.
Right. And I gotta watch myself because my attitude and like
and you a strong motherfucker, man. That's all I can say.
right.
So
Right. I gotta watch.
Hey, I was lying when I said, man, we got to get 100 men versus Joe. I know y'all heard about that 100 men versus a gorilla.
Was a gorilla.
Hey, don't do that, man. They tried to say me and Joe look alike. I don't like it.
No,
Except for
you
Joe
just
look
built
a
like
little
a
older.
gorilla.
Joe
You
just
just
look a
built like
little
a
older.
gorilla.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. Ain't that what they-
Rude. But
Hey,
yeah,
vote
like,
me.
you know,
All you gotta do is vote me
like,
for president, and I ain't building a wall for the fucking Mexicans. I'm building a wall for the pedophiles.
like the truth need to be heard, man. That's all. Truth need to be heard instead of hearing a lot of lies. And when shit don't add up,
'Cause a
you
lot
know,
of
it just ain't right.
bro.
Hey,
That's the biggest issue. A lot of victims don't have a voice, and when
Right.
they don't have a voice, the people around them don't usually speak up because that's the reason they ain't got a voice. So it's a beautiful thing to have people that know the story. You know what I'm saying? That can come and bring things to light, and maybe it'll give them the courage to come out and say, "Hey, yeah, this did happen to me." You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
a
I
lot of
got you,
times
Joe.
that's what be
Huh?
happening.
I said I got you,
Yes,
Joe.
yes, sir.
All right.
What's up, mate?
Shit.
They say
Oh,
shit.
hey, this whole thing needs to like just people need to be aware. That's what it is.
Right.
I mean,
You know.
That's why I did this. That's why I started this, like for real, started this.
yeah, we gonna keep it going, man. We do this almost every week, man.
So and I like that because nobody was aware, and it's crazy because as soon as it was out there, you know, I seen the league operators of TAP mention like, oh wow, this is my first time hearing about it. As soon as I seen that post, they did something about it. Like that's what
Right,
made me
like
respect
minutes.
TAP League.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I respected that to the fullest because they wasted no time, no matter who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
They don't play
I got
that
a
shit.
message from
It's
Tiffany
a
20
business.
minutes after she found out about it, talking about he's out of the league he can't join it for life.
Right. Like they didn't play at all, bro. They don't care who you is. They don't play. They all about their business and running it the right way. You know.
But hey, let me say this: if you could kick one out, you should kick two out
Ooh.
because he still
Motherfuckers.
has a sexual assault. No matter what it got dropped to, it still happened.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Yeah.
pled guilty. You pled guilty no matter what.
Right.
You
Dominic
admitted
pled
to it.
guilty. He pled guilty. Sorry, you can't kick one out if you don't kick the other one out.
Yeah. And there's a lot of women in the league, bro.
Right.
A lot of women in the league.
Hey, Joe, did you say what's the thought of the day?
$1 a day.
I said the thought of the day. Joe's thought.
Oh, just a thought.
Hey, if you posted it this morning, you can't use it.
So
I'm not.
Dina Jackson from Pool League, you know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She called me and told me I need to watch my back because people are getting mad at me.
You ain't gotta watch your back, bro.
And I laughed about it.
Oh, she told
What
you
you
that
got?
after you told it, after you let people know what was going on.
Man.
What's up?
She said that after you told everybody what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dina cool, man.
I'm like, man, that's why I told them, look up
Oh,
my
you good.
name. Look up my name before you want to start something with me.
Right. I already know you good. I already know
That's
you
why I
good.
put my whole name out there, William Paul Baisden Jr. Look
Mhm.
me up.
Man.
Oh man. Mm-mm.
Like I
All
said,
right,
I've been to
Joe
prison
Bell
twice,
thought,
but I'm a
man.
family man now.
The
But
Joe
I can
Bell
always
thought.
go back.
The Joe Bell thought. Truth shall set you free. All
Exactly.
you gotta be truthful about it. You'll be more respected for being truthful, man.
Right.
Like you know, it happened. Boom, this is what the reason was. Whatever. I don't know what the fuck going through these people's head, but you know, in our mind, it should have never happened. But if you truthful about it and own up to it, then I can accept the character you got behind that right now. You know,
Right.
I don't know if
Hey.
JT trying to talk or not, but he got up muted. He muted.
Yeah, he ain't letting us hear. He ordering some shit, ain't he?
Hell.
He at the flea market.
For a minute, he has some shit to say. With his
he don't want this conversation to be in public. He's like, what they talking about petties for?
What's that son bitch name? Dominic what?
Dominic Bryant.
Right.
Oh, he got the crew out there. They out there dancing.
Hey, I found Dominic Bryant because I'm like, man, this dude looks weird as fuck, man. Like I knew him from somewhere, so I went to inmate search, and when I looked up his name, there he was.
Wow,
That's
crazy, dude.
Hey,
and you found out.
And I found out, and everybody
I never would have known, but I did sense the weirdness, though. I never would have known, but I did sense the weirdness, and I'm like, wow, there's a reason why I had a feeling every time. You know, it was like an eerie feeling.
Right.
You know, like a vibe.
What do we do? What do we do when we see stuff like this, man?
Expose it, baby.
If the league operators ain't doing what they need to do you go over their head?
Right. So the way I feel,
that's a good question.
The way I feel is when they protect them like that, I could take the money that I'm supporting these motherfuckers. What if they win to go to Vegas? That means my money supported them to go to Vegas, a pedophile, when I could be spending that money on my babies now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's true. That is, and it's a lot of money per session, man.
Yes, it is.
A lot of money per session.
I'm on 5 teams, so that's 5 teams. Bye-bye, you ain't getting my money.
Damn.
Man.
Ain't that 5 teams, 8 ball, 9 ball, both?
8 and 1
That's
8
about,
and the rest 8 and 9.
$80 average. That's about $400.
And I shoot tap 3 nights a week. So like,
damn,
they lost all my money.
Right.
Hey.
Like they lost my money because like it to me it ain't fair. To me it's fair that one really did get kicked out, but both of them should get kicked out. Anybody that has that on them should not be there. Period.
I don't think they're aware.
Nope, they're not. Cause shit, I ain't.
They can't be aware of the new info.
Well, they can't be aware.
Listen, I'm gonna let people go for a couple of days thinking that it's all cool, and then bam, when I show that proof, they gonna feel so dumbfounded that they stuck up for him.
Everybody, hey, we thought he was done. Bam.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Right.
Paul don't play, baby. Paul don't play.
It ain't no. I don't care. Like you could be in anything that he wants to be in. Anybody else there want to be in. I'm right here, and I ain't going nowhere.
So is it 50 feet or 500 feet? Is it 50, 500 or 100 feet that he can't be in proximity of a school?
Shit. As a tier 3, you can look it up on Google.
Feet.
Yeah, 1,000. I think it's 1,000.
Yeah, I think it's 1,000 for tier 3.
Within the daycare, school zone, facilities that serve children. It's a lot of
they can't even go to church.
Right. Because they serve children.
Rookies, ain't it?
Rookies is a family or oriental place.
Mm-hmm. Family-oriented bar that serves children. Any place that serves children.
Bar and restaurant is what it is.
It says any place that serves children.
Right.
Yep.
Well.
So somebody could have reported him, and that would have been it for him. He would have run right back with a broomstick.
Right. Couple this time, probably.
Right.
Because hey, from 12 years ago to now, shit got worse.
Man.
He might not make it out of the county.
Man. Yeah. Especially once they know.
I'm being honest, because man, all these young boys are going in there with life. They don't give a fuck once they find
They
that
don't.
out.
And the HF situation.
Right.
You know.
Well,
You know.
well,
I know a couple of tops of them.
We're gonna make sure we hit the web because what we're gonna have to do is make sure that we send this YouTube video or this Facebook video to the pool league so that the people in the pool league can know, so they can start being accountable for who they have around. Because somebody invited him to join their team.
Oh yeah, definitely. And that's those
Hey,
the ones that feel accountable.
I gotta say this about Joe again, Joe LaJudas. All right, so we read a fake story supposedly on the internet. How don't we not know that the story that they told is fake the same way? Right or wrong?
Yeah, and they pushing that guilty until innocent thing, but yeah, you're guilty till innocent. So prove yourself innocent if you're innocent.
He didn't want to go to trial and he get all those years. That's why he took a plea.
Man.
Little validity there.
Hey, you heard that song back in the day? Take that shit to trial. Take that shit to trial.
Oh, that's my shit.
Yeah.
Right. Listen.
Take that shit to trial. If you innocent, take that shit to trial, bro.
Once again, I don't care how much evidence they think I had. If I know I didn't do something, we're going to trial.
Right. Especially if it's in my heart and I know for sure. Like, oh yeah. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. Like it shouldn't have even been a trial. Why is it a trial if all she did was get fired? And how's y'all still in contact with each other?
Right.
Y'all had to be in contact for her to have a situation like that going to court.
The reason why they dropped the charge to a 3rd degree misdemeanor is because she wasn't corporate. Like she probably was scared maybe to go show up and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like anything in that category could have happened. Yeah. She wasn't corporating. That's why he got a lower charge than what he did.
And when you got a lawyer paying all that money to your lawyer, when you're taking out a house loan, that's big money to a lawyer, and that's stand up in court when you got a lawyer. We all know that. You get a lawyer, them charges getting dropped regardless.
Look, if I didn't do something wrong, I'm using a point attorney because I'm proving myself I didn't do that shit.
Right. But when you're paying for a lawyer, when you're paying all that money, taking out mortgages and all that for a lawyer, you paying good money to lower your stuff down, bro.
Right.
Like you paying for your innocence. And we know public
together, they seem kind of weird.
And we know public defenders don't work in court for real. They work for the courts. We know that as hood niggas. Right. And then when you got a lawyer, we know that money means everything when you got a lawyer. When you got a lawyer, you get off a little better and a little lighter sentence. You know what I'm saying? We know that.
You said,
but you got to prove
when you spend that money, you're trying. Right. Right. Like when you got that money, you don't have to prove nothing. When you got a point attorney, you're trying to prove.
Yeah.
Come on now, man.
Oh yeah. Like show me my phone records. Show me my internet records that me and her was in touch and all that. You know, show me. You know what I'm saying?
I've been to prison twice, and I used point attorneys each time because I was trying to prove. Well, I knew I was guilty. I pled guilty because I was guilty.
Right.
I had no choice to plead guilty, man. I had to smack the fuck out that cop, man.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we do now.
You need a better microphone, bro.
Who you said look weird when they together? They do weird shit together.
Oh, look, when Nancy and Joe are around each other, they just seem like they're a weird couple. Like he got her trained very well.
Hey, I thought I was the only one that peeped that, bro.
Is Nancy
she don't speak to somebody unless she looks at Joe first.
Yeah, I'll be peeping that.
Say that again.
He a 4?
He a 4 in pool?
No, Nancy.
Joseph.
Nancy
Yeah,
a 4?
she's a 4.
3-4.
I think that's the chick that made that phone call to get me raised.
Probably.
Hey,
Most
hey,
likely.
what's the age gap with them? Cause she look
A
younger.
whole lot to a whole lot.
You know.
Oh man. Hey,
But
and JT, man, I don't know what the deal is.
but you know, I ain't gonna lie. She a sweetheart, but it's a little, they situation a little awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, he messaged me and Josh. I got
Got into it
JT
with-
said I got into it with the niggas at my aunt's house, so I had to hang up.
Man,
No,
no, he
you were
didn't.
he was at the store.
No, he was at his auntie house. I told him to fire up the grill. We was on our way.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway.
But we need more people on here, man. It sucks we only get up to 10 people, but man, we need to figure out how we get more on this bitch.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I tried to get
Got invite,
Jimmy.
motherfucker.
I tried to get Jimmy on here.
Jimmy? Hey, look, listen. I'm gonna be honest. Where I found out from Joe the Judas was Jimmy. Jimmy wouldn't post it, and I'm like, dude, you post all this shit about Trump. You couldn't post this shit. I'm thinking in my head like, you a pussy. I posted.
Man. You're like, post this shit, post it, I dare you. I bet you won't, but you won't do it.
Jimmy, he'll say stuff. So I ain't really worried about him having a whole conversation.
Right.
Him on here, he'll talk. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
he'll talk and then switch it about Donald Trump somehow. That's Jimmy for you.
Hey, that's why we have to keep him on task.
Right.
I know it's hard, but I think we can get him.
I got him.
Listen, I'm gonna get a few people on here myself.
Mm-hmm. So every Wednesday.
Oh man, God, man, hey man, yeah, man.
What?
Every Wednesday, man.
Damn.
Oh, you want to do it every day? He want to do it every day.
He don't want to do it every day, man.
Yeah, probably every Wednesday, man. We gonna come up with a good time like that. Give us a week to come up with something else good, you know, because this was a great conversation needed to be had, and voices needed to be spoken, man. Like for real, all that bullshit aside, you know, voices need to be spoken and heard. Everybody got. It's always two sides. Everybody want to take up for this person, that person, but what's wrong is wrong. What happened? You know what I'm saying? Just own up to it. You know, you pled guilty, you owned up to it to be guilty. Plead up to it. You know,
victim don't have a voice, and some people have to step up for those people that don't have a voice, man.
Right.
For sure.
Because it was a bully that did that to them kids.
Right.
I'll speak up.
For sure.
Send me all information on anything. I'll post it. I don't care.
What's a good thing for you, man? He want to do this every Wednesday, man.
I'm down with that. I ain't got pool on Wednesdays, but I do got pool on Thursdays because I go to Jimmy's tournament on Thursday.
Oh, you just doing tournaments?
Yeah.
I'm not even doing tournaments around here. I don't even want to see anybody that spoke on his behalf, man, because like I said, man, check my record, man.
Yeah.
Like I prefer to be right here with my babies than being locked up with more pedophiles.
For sure. Well, look, let me head on out, guys. I'll see y'all.
I know where to find you and follow you on your page. So
for sure,
they know what to do, man.
All right. See you next Wednesday, yo.
Yes, sir. All right.
They can find you, man. At Big Joe _2.
Look, man. Group hug.
You know what I'm saying? Let them know.
Group hug.
Group hug, guys.
No Diddy.
I'll give you a fifth.
Hey, man, share the information, man. Let 'em know
What's
the
up? What's up?
Anything that I get, it's going out there.
Joe,
Anything. Like I'm
Got you.
but look, every time he sends me something, I screenshot it real fast because he deletes it because he could get in trouble because he's about to be a lawyer.
Oh, got you. Okay. All right.
But I screenshot it and I could blur out his name and all that.
Yeah, don't say no names either about that.
Nope. Listen, I didn't tell nobody who sent me the information about Joe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
hey,
Like-
y'all can hear me?
Who?
Secret is safe.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Tell
Yes.
them where to find you at, man.
Hey, hold on, man. Are we on your TV, bro?
Man, y'all on YouTube, y'all on Facebook, y'all on TV and everything.
That's what's up.
Say that then. You can't see me though.
Yeah.
Tell them where to
Holla at
find
me.
you.
Big underscore Joe 216 at Instagram, Joseph Bell Facebook, you know. And you can find me at Joe's Boxing Club LLC on YouTube.
There it is.
I already shouted out my name. They can look me up.
Shout out to Mr. Look Me Up, yo.
Yeah.
My
That's
favorite
gonna be my
reporter.
name. That's gonna be my name on here.
Motherfucker, right.
Look
Hey,
me up.
Yeah, my favorite reporter, yo.
Hey,
I'm
Hey,
a
what's her name? Josh Downey's girl said I should be the president.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right?
hey, Nate, where to find you at, man?
At home?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Call me
Rob.
Mr. Homebody.
hey,
All right, y'all. Nice talking to y'all. Next
for
Wednesday,
sure.
I'm on here.
man,
All right.
it's on.
Hey, Rob, where can we find you at?
Hey, you can find me at RL Sales on Facebook. You can find me at Robert Johnson on Facebook. You can find me at Mississippi 83 on Instagram. You can find me at Robert Johnson on Robert Johnson 1893 on YouTube. I'm all
That's what happened. That's what happened when you born in 1893.
Hey, and I'm about to get a TikTok.
Young mother.
Oh shit!
Hey,
Hey, we're gonna be doing TikTok dances and shit.
Hey, my last words. I gotta say it. Creepers, y'all better run and hide.
Basing on it.
Peace out. Peace out.
Coming live.
Let's go.
It's on and popping. Hey,
All right, y'all.
it's on.
All right.